What are the three mistakes that I was doing in my life repeatedly, and how I have improved and how I have come out from those repeated mistakes, from those bad habits that I was doing. And the first bad habit was I was giving more priority to the other person in my life, like my friends, family, all of those third person in my life. I was just ignoring myself. So what happened? Ultimately, whenever you will spend lots of time, whenever you will spend lots of energy just giving the priority to that person in your life, to that third person in your life, it will create that amount of distraction, noisy, confuse of thought process in your life. And if you are really serious about your ambition in your life, if you are very serious about how you want to improve your life, then you have to sacrifice all of those friendship, all of those relations in your life. Why you need to sacrifice? Because whenever your focus will go to that other person, whenever your focus is always going that outside, whenever you are not able to concentrate your attention level, whenever you don't know about yourself, then it will create that amount of confusion in your life, which is not good for you. And second one is that I was using my time as it is free, and this was the biggest misconception that I had in my life, because your time is the most valuable thing in this world. This is the only thing that you cannot never take it back. If I ask you to return back to 2015, will you be able to go to 2015? No. It's 2026. It has already gone 11 years, means almost 10 years you have spent. So you cannot take that amount of time which you already have spent in your life. So whatever thinking that you have right now about time, change this thought, change this mindset. You have this precious amount of time to do something great in your life, to become someone beautiful person in your life, to contribute to the society, to contribute to your family. So don't think your time doesn't have that amount of value. You have to give value your time. Unless and until you don't prioritize your time, unless and until you don't give value to your time, your time will not give value to you. So this was the second you can say mistake that I was continuously doing, and I had this mindset in my mind, I had this thought in my mind that I don't need to care about my time, I have lots of time. No, brother, no. You don't contain this amount of thought process with yourself that your time doesn't have this value. Your time has always a value and always has a certain amount of means creativity in your life. So you should prioritize your time. You should use your time to improve yourself, to grow yourself, to become that best version of yourself. And third one is that I was a very lazy person. Very lazy person means I always speak to myself that I will do it later. Means it's, you can say this procrastination. Procrastination means whatever I just had to do in my life, whatever I wanted to do in my life, I just speak to myself, I just told myself I will do it later. And that later is gone up in that amount of thing that it has become a huge amount of burden in my life. So you cannot become that person, you cannot have this mindset in your life if you have that growth, if you have that growth mindset, if you have that fire inside you to become someone. You cannot procrastinate in your life. It means you have to do the things whenever you should do that thing. If you are thinking that today I will study for 1 hour, and after 5 minutes your mind will give you that amount, let it be, we'll do it tomorrow, we'll do it from that time. If your mind is giving this kind of excuses in your life, it means you are taking yourself down, you are taking yourself from that improved person that you would have become in your life. So this is the mistake that I was continuously doing, 3 big mistakes, and I had this mindset, and how I have improved this mistake. Become a very conscious person. So you have to ask yourself again and again this question, that why I am doing this. If I want to do some particular amount of things right now at this moment, and if I am not able to do that thing, why I am not able to do that thing, where is my problem? Ask yourself, sit with yourself, try to solve that confused level of thought in your mind. Don't go to the outside, you don't need to look out the world to get the answer. You have already the answer within yourself. Whenever you will take the 100% responsibility of your life, yours, every single action that you are doing in your life, whenever your responsibility within yourself, then you will slowly able to find the answer in your life. So, and second most best practical things that you can do in your life, writing down. Write down every single problem that you have in your life. Like if you want to study and if you are not able to study, why I am not able to study, mark a question mark in that thing. What kind of problem that I am facing to doing this kind of thing. So ask yourself, you will find the answer. So this was the today's video about the 3 big mistakes that I was doing continuously in my life, and I was taking for granted, which create a huge impact in my life. So I request you to not repeat the same mistake in your life. Don't do this thing. Okay, thank you so much.